Hey guys, Don Purdom. So you know the number one businesses struggle when it comes to digital marketing? Consistency. Absolute consistency. Now here's what I mean by that. How many of us are concerned that something's not working? This effort's not working. That effort's not working. This isn't doing what I hoped it would do. All of this is just costing me money and doing nothing for my checkbook. Well, here's the problem. Here's the challenge with that. It all is rooted in two words, fear and consistency. See, we get afraid that something's not going to work, and before allowing the process to really build momentum, we become inconsistent, we kill things before they can become profitable, and we then keep moving on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and those next things never quite seem to work the way we hope that they will, especially if you're doing organic marketing or if you're doing paid marketing with all of the wrong strategies. So let's talk about consistency for a second. See, when you become really consistent, consistency is about showing up. It's about being engaged. It's about talking with your target audience. It's about being consistent in your language. You know, am I talking to one person with one problem, with one solution? If you're doing all of this properly and consistently over time, you will start building momentum. And that momentum will start translating into, you know what? I'm the guy pulling that 18-wheeler with the slight hill up on a uphill slowly. Get over my words this morning, right? Anyway, so you'll notice if you watch these strongman competitions, that burst of energy that's required to get that 18-wheeler's wheels just starting to inch is phenomenal. And the strength required to move it. But once it starts moving, it builds momentum and momentum and momentum. And suddenly it becomes easier and easier and easier to pull till all of a sudden you have to have somebody in the rig hit the brakes to stop it because it's going to keep going on its own because it built that kind of momentum. So that's a lot like digital marketing, and that's a lot like your website. If you're expecting it on the day it launches to make you a significant amount of money, especially if you're a newer business with no brand recognition, you're going to have very unrealistic expectations and set yourself up for failure. The most important thing I can tell you to do is be consistent. Consistently show up on social media. Get out of your comfort zone. Do things that you might have never done before. Do a video, just like I'm doing right now. Do a podcast, write a blog article, get out on social media, have conversations with people and network. Because I will tell you this, I know as a seasoned business owner of almost 20 years now, the number one key to success as an entrepreneur and a business owner is showing up. If you don't show up, and if you don't engage offline, online, and be consistent in that, your networking will fall flat, your digital marketing efforts are going to fall flat, your company is going to struggle, and you'll either be in a stage of constantly, being stagnant, or you'll be in decline. But you won't reap those upward rewards unless you just happen to get lucky, and that doesn't happen very often. So here's the key. Consistency. I'm going to talk about in this series some ways to be more consistent in helping you get out of your comfort zone so that you can build the business that you've always wanted to build, and you're going to do it by consistently applying marketing principles that'll translate into sales. If you're consistent, you'll build your brand awareness. People will want to identify with you. They're going to love you, and they're going to want to buy from you.